Hello. Hi everyone. I'm back already. Since we have a brief window of time, I've decided let's do the unboxing now. And Rach has joined us
Hello.
briefly.
Hello.
We're sharing a microphone. So yeah, it's you may have received yours. This may be old news, but I'm pretty excited. Been going on about this for about 5 years, and it's the only game I'm in. So I'm gonna have a look at a big box of goodies that represent the game Seize the Beam. Which yeah, you can check out my old playthrough for if you'd like to see all of it in action. But there will be absolutely new playthrough stuff coming. It is a deck building game, but the deck is your customers in a coffee shop. And yeah, from wow, that's heavy. From what I gather, there is a load of extra stuff. Honestly, we've got the base game, 5 to 6 player expansion. Base game required for that range. Just more stuff, more cards, new colours to play with, right? We'll be getting 6 players together to play that, right? Oh, got a lovely playmat. The box is kind of in the way now, isn't it? Can you put the box over there, right? You see the playmat all nice. It's got a lovely, like, cloth playmat to play with. Is there another one in there as well? It looks like there's another one. Oh, cool. So you've got 2 options for your playmats. This place sucks.
Oh, that's mean.
Oh, well, that would be where the bad reviews go. You get good and bad reviews, and I think, if I remember right, they're from like backer suggestions, or the backers like said what they should be. The good and bad reviews of there. Right here, H is for you. I'm not a coffee drinker, unfortunately. I'm a coffee game player. But Rach loves her coffee.
Got some coffee.
She's got a special flour bone quality beast. So this is like some of the stuff you can see on their web store. Like it'd be available now. It's the first edition stuff. Depending on where you are in the world, I think there's varying levels of stock of the various things. Some things are going to be back for like a newer edition, but some things aren't going to be back. I think the coffee is one of the things that isn't going to be back. Well, like, we'll read all on there when we get to the playthrough what will and won't be available. So you got Connoisseur's Roast, Hipster Java, and Board Game Geeks Blend Range. Nice cup of coffee, keep you awake, Range.
Nothing will keep me away.
You tried some, didn't you? At
Yeah,
I
I
think
had
the
a bag of this as well. I bought a bag. I bought
Oh
a
yeah,
bag of this.
I think you tried one at
This one.
wherever it was, the expo or like the Essen that we went to, and then I need to have a dive into the game as well and find my card. Having a sniff, Range. You've got to go for the Board Game Geek blend, surely.
Does smell
What do you mean it
nice.
smells? Oh, it smells nice. It's got here.
Well, I have to go for this blend because it's pink.
Oh, yeah.
This is my blend.
Is there anything else in the box, Range? Can I get rid of the box? Is it just bubble wrap? Or is it hiding more goodies? Empty. I think
Just
we've got
bubble wrap.
quite a few goodies in here to get through. Marty might be diving through to jump straight on that in a minute. A big empty box full of bubble wrap. Let's get the extras out of the way. Now we haven't got like an enormous box. Zoom in a little bit. I don't think everyone sees that wild wavy effect that we see. So what are these are the first player tokens. So you can have like a full cup or an empty cup range. They're like really heavy. I think they're like resin like things. I can't get it out of the bag. Oh, that's lovely. Does that represent a cup of coffee to your satisfaction, Rach? We've also got the same thing, but it's an empty cup. And then what have we got here? Ooh, fancy resource bags. Oh, to hold all of your, I think we'll be seeing these in a minute. Fancy like lie flat bags for the milk and the sugar and the coffee beans. I think some might be, they might be in like the game box. Because here we've got like special add-on pieces. Because I think there is all sorts of stuff that's been added since we played a prototype of it. Like this is the resin snack pack. I think there's some kind of crafting like variant or expansion you can add onto it. But there's all sorts of stuff like, look at these lovely pieces of cake. Is the camera going to focus all nice in the snack pack? You know, we've got lovely, proper big pink forbidden donuts. Oh, there we go. It gets there eventually. You give it a couple of seconds, and it'll wake up. We've got here coffee sacks. Sacks of coffee beans, maybe. What else we got, Rach? What are these? Croissants? Croissants?
Yeah.
Crullers? What's a cruller,
No,
Rach?
it's a croissant.
What's a cruller? They had them in Wayne's World.
Not curved like that, all in a different pastry.
I don't know. I'm not having a cruller, am I? Any day of the week. Oh, that's a... What's that?
A
Cafetiere.
French press.
French press. All lovely little weighty pieces to go into the various modes.
Piece.
Cat treats for Marty. I think that the treat for Marty is the enormous box full of bubble wrap. That if it wasn't dinner time right now, he's downstairs probably waiting to be fed. Some lovely green beans there. Yeah, if it wasn't right near dinner time, he would be head first in that box, I think. Got some QB meeples, Bear Easter and OG, some special quality beast meeples. We've got some bags. What's that, Rach? We've got
Player
two
bags.
two packs of player bags. They, I imagine, are going to be similar to the 3 2-packs. Oh, because it's 6 players, isn't it? Yeah, like similar to the resource ones. Lovely little stand-up bags. Like mine. I've got a great big dice. A mock pot. Is that what they're called as well?
I don't know.
Too many names for them. Rach call it.
They probably have different names. Maybe that is. It's like
Maybe that is its
they
proper
don't
name.
all look like that. I've got one that doesn't look like
Yeah,
that.
you've got
but it's
clear
like
ones, haven't you?
Press down.
Press
thing.
down thing. Press down copy thing. Where is right? There are many extra promos though. There's Quality Beasts customer expansion pack, a City Celebrities promo pack, some more player bags, and there's the game itself, of course. But perhaps most excitingly, if you're me, you've got the Halfway Beanham sees the bean. We've got the board game media expansion pack.
Oh.
Are you having a private look at those, Rach?
Yeah. You demonstrate them. That's not. I just want to look at them.
It's just the title card, but you've got all. I don't know about all the people, but a lot of people that contributed to the original campaign, that helped out with the original thing. Look, Rach, that's what I look like in the thumbnail of the first impressions, like 5 years ago, when I had them glasses, and on my shirt, even
Little Marty.
predicting the artist predicting one day there would be Little Glass Marty shirts out there. And now there are. SirMeeple.com if you'd like to grab. There is a Sheriff Marty one now as well. But yeah, I am in one of the the packs of customers that I think you can just mix in. You play with a certain set, and we'll see in a sec, the rulebooks have all different setups. We got what Suzanne, that's how it's playing, and then they're all like the customer cards, and then you've got like upgrade cards and stuff that fit in with it. So you've got like prototypes, gamer bands, streaming setup, that kind of thing. Obviously, the best set, no matter what. And then we've got the other sets and the 5 to 6 player expansion. But shall we have a quick look at any time we may be running off and having food. But wouldn't be a proper full unboxing, would it? We didn't unbox the actual game. We've unboxed the box of goodies. You can see the pole that the camera's on. They're really nice little bags, aren't they? Like, it's a shame every single game doesn't come with lovely little stand-up bags for your stuff. And they'll be for having like your coffee beans in, won't they? Because like noises. The game you'll see, and you can see from my prototype as well, I think the prototype was one of the reasons that you send on prototypes is because like they're really good ones that have been like really expensive to make, because they had all of like the proper resources and things, didn't they, Rach? All of the
they did
fancy sugar cubes and stuff like that. So you got the rule book, which like they're pretty hefty things. I saw like Dylan, the designer, looking through the rule book on one of the Twitch streams that they did. But yeah, it's because like a lot of the rulebook is going through all of the various types of customers and icons that you could possibly have in there. And look, a little quick reference at the end. That's like the main rulebook and how to play. But then this is all of the expansions and kind of a menu of how to add all these things in, what these things do, the add-on packs, this is how to integrate them and all of this stuff. Because as well as all those extra things that you saw outside the box, one of the things that kind of expanded during the Kickstarter campaign, and one of the delays maybe, is that Seize the Bean has a ton of stuff in it. An absolute ton of stuff. It's got a solo mode with loads and loads of difficulty levels, where like it's really adaptable and gets harder and harder as you're good at it. But also in here somewhere, the solo scenarios as well play with particular types of customers, particular sets that have been, tested and worked nicely together. But somewhere in it's like the expansion add-on components are covered. Somewhere, the districts here, right at the beginning. So the game comes with a load of districts that are, sets of customers, and it tells you, certain ones work with 5 to 6 players. If you want to be nice, play these. If you want take that, play these customers together. And loads of different types. And of course, you can just mix and match if you want to play like that as well. Like covering all that stuff. Happy Friday, Rach.
Thanks, Sean. I'm very tired today.
It's a big day, Rach.
Got lots of tester mark over the weekend. Looking forward to that.
So we've got like all of the positive reviews that you get that are like your points. D. Cooper says damn good coffee.
Well, I'm not surprised.
He would, wouldn't he?
I bet he'd like a little slice of cherry pie with that.
And then I think I'm right in saying like the backers like contributed to what like the good and bad reviews were on there. Lovely, lovely tokens. It's got a big sticker sheet for you to dress up your meeples in various aprons, and also
is that a leopard print apron?
Yeah,
I want that
leopard print apron, and
obviously.
Also it comes with Ziploc bags for all of the various customer sets, and these are stickers that you put on the bags to remind you what's where, because like it's a pretty heavy, hefty box as it is, and these lovely dual layer player boards.
Oh, there's a love heart one as well.
There's another page with things, various flags, rainbows, love heart ones. Is that your new favourite bit, Rich?
The stickers. Well, I like stickers anyway.
But yeah, you've got so many packs of cards for, like, you've seen kind of a little representation in that rulebook of just how many different customer sets are in this game. And you only play with like 5 or 6 or something that were in those districts. There are so many cards in this game. It's like, it had a fair few like options when we played it, didn't it? We played with a few different things, but yeah, like I say, it has been expanded to the max, and I think there are rumblings of perhaps more in the future. You've got a lovely coffee scoop there, because there is a variant, like you can go and get like a certain number of coffee beans in the game, but you can also play a variant where you use a scoop, and scoop however many you scoop out of the bag is how many you get with an action. I don't think you scoop the... Well, you would always get one sugar, wouldn't you?
Demonstrating the scooper.
But there are the sugar cubes, and you've also got some smaller brown sugar cubes as well. Just lovely. Is that resin? I don't know materials. Oh, Rachel's gonna have to go. Bye, Rach. Thanks for popping in. Because yeah, that's our food. But I want to show you all of the things. You've got lovely little coffee beans, and so one thing that you can do, I've cast everything aside now. So like you could just have a bag for yourself. Hey James, how's it going? So there are multiple bags of beans, and of course you won't be doing it in a rush on stream, but you would fill up like special beans as well for various ingredients, but you would fill up your lovely bag. They do look like real beans, and they look like sugar cubes. Like they don't feel like sugar cubes once you're holding them, of course. But they probably, I don't know, I would say I haven't got much experience holding coffee beans. Oh, we've got a visitor. They definitely look like coffee beans. They don't smell like coffee beans, thankfully. So yeah, you would get your lovely bag full of beans, and you can just play, of course, like you get this many beans if you want a bit of variability put in. Yeah, I dropped a couple of beans in there, didn't I? I will get them all, because I've dropped a few like on the outside as well. Hey Monica, some coffee. Hi Willie. Yeah, you've got to make sure you get them in the lovely cloth bags, but just in any bag separate. You've got these lovely miniature milk cartons. You've got like cream ones as well. Just beautiful stuff. Like it's pretty much what we had in the prototype, isn't it? But probably even better. Got a lovely...
If you just look, then you can go away.
Bit of Marty joining you, doesn't want to look. Yeah, you could like... we've got the Seize the Bean coffees that are good for a while. So definitely have some coffee smelling action with it. There you go, Rach demonstrating the dexterity variant, if you'd like to play it like that. And
I've got a good scoop.
Oh, you can play like that as well, can't you?
I've got a good pile there.
And also, this is the baristas as they come in the box, but as we've seen on those sticker sheets, like you can stick with just the plain. You can stick with just the plain aprons, but along the bottom here, these are all options for you to sticker up your baristas however you see fit. Yeah, so like some of the stuff, like bear with me because I haven't got my, I haven't got the list that I was sent of what exactly is gonna carry on into like future versions. And if you check the Quality Beast store, depending on where you are in the world, different things are in and out of stock. But yeah, so these are part of the game. These are like, they come in the box, the beans, the bag is extra. But yeah, these beans are a core part of the game, and the sugar cubes and the milk cartons were. One of the add-ons that you could have was actual coffee. I think this is one of the things that once it's gone, it's gone. But yeah, there's 3 Seize the Bean coffee blends that you can try. And yeah, on top of that, you can see like earlier in the unboxing, there's like a a 5 to 6 player expansion, because there's certainly enough like variables for everyone to enjoy. There was 2 playmats as well. Like these lovely bags for all of the components are an extra thing. There's like lovely tokens for all the various ingredients and things. Lovely little forbidden donuts and cakes and things. Ray's showing off one of the playmats there in the background. And the other one just above. That's not on camera. There you go.
I'm just reading what the label says.
Oh. Did the label say playmat?
This is wood tish. I'm obviously not saying that right.
A lovely extra resin first player marker.
This is tablecloth.
Yeah, there's 2 playmats, there's all these extra things. There are, as well as all of these, like if you see all of these stickers, not every single one is a different customer set. I don't think there'll be some core cards maybe, but yeah, there are a lot, and some of them are like for the bags for the tokens. These are stickers that you can put on the bags. There are a ton of customer types. These are the cards that come in the box for the game. Yeah.
Excuse me, this is not an empty cup.
Haven't it?
They
have really gone all out on
It's
this.
a used cup.
And then
There is like a little swirl.
oh,
A bit of a coffee left.
that's really nicely done, isn't it? And then you got these are extras as well, so you can get a couple more expansion packs. And just in case you weren't here a few minutes ago, my favourite bit is the other promo pack you can get, the Board Game Media expansion pack, where amongst other people you can find old me in there for the first time. And I will get you stuff. I will let you look at 2 things. I want
That sounds
2
very
donuts
you.
and a coffee bean.
That sounds very you. Although
I'll show you
wouldn't want
things.
a coffee bean.
I wouldn't want a coffee bean, but I don't think tea is an element.
You
Two
would have,
don-
you would have
I'd
2
have two-
donuts and a slice of
Yeah,
cake.
I'd have 2 donuts and coffee for you probably. A coffee shop's big in Britain. Yeah, I'd say probably. There's probably not as many like independent ones, is there? It's like Starbucks and Costa everywhere.
There are like little cafes about. Little cafes, but probably not specifically.
Yeah, I wouldn't say there's as many.
Coffee shops.
I would say like I haven't really seen proper ones in America. I've seen how they're represented in. There's no Central Perk anywhere around here, is there? But there's plenty of cafes and coffee shop chains, and probably a load of coffee ones in bigger places. So we're not in a particularly big place, are we?
No.
So it's probably like your Starbucks, Cafe Nero, Costa. Slickerdrips tea expansion. Yeah, talk to me, quality beast. We'll get all the tea blends. Seize the leaf. Yeah, that's the one everyone wants. That'll be the English version. But I think generally, people are probably more into coffee these days. Do you reckon, Rach? I'd Viva Java dice for a while. I never tried that. I always saw it. No jacket potatoes, so Rach isn't going to be ordering anything. That's why Rach isn't a customer
We
in the
need
game
an
yet.
actual like just food cafe expansion and put some in.
When they do the JP expansion, Rach will be all in. That's when Rach will be a card in the game.
Now that's on the internet, I'm never going to live that down.
Coffee. Oh yeah, Coffee Roast is brilliant. Oh, great solo game. Criminals Minds. I don't know. Oh, is Criminal Minds one of the
Well, aren't they like
one of the types? Yeah, they're
people
like
that
a.
come in to have the coffee?
They'll be like a customer type.
100% the mob
And
would come and have coffee.
yeah, so like with all of this stuff, as you saw in the book earlier, there are a load of districts where you can play with preset types, or you can just mix it up if you would like. So like between all of this stuff, there is stuff we're not going to care for at all, because some of the districts are like, if you want an interactive, more take that kind of game, these are the customers for you. But I'm sure like even if we just never play those ones, there is still so much in this. And if there's more in the future, where are we going to put it all? Seems to be in big box. More stuff? Who knows? But yeah, I did a playthrough actually with I think the original version of Coffee Roaster. I might have got it from Essen. I think I must have. But yeah, so there we go. For a quick peek at Seize the Bean. It will be coming very soon. I don't know about Probably not next week, but
It's really satisfying.
just digging in the beans. I'm so excited. I'm so glad that it's here and that we can get playing with it. I hope that we'll stream a 2-player game of it at some point, but I'm really keen to dig into the solo mode as well. There's a solo bot that you can play against that's got like 20 difficulty levels, so if you keep winning, it can just keep getting harder and harder, and you play against the star bots that have their own little cafe against you, and you just add these tokens that tweak the difficulty of it. Looking forward to it so much. So there we are. Unusually, I think this is the first unboxing there has been. So thank you for being here for it. I hope you're keen on seeing some Seeds the Bean stuff, because yeah, I'm desperate to play it, and now it's here, I can. So yeah, I'll be back. All the things that I said earlier, I'll be back next week at some point. Quite early next week. You can see on Monday when I post what's happening. Mystic Vale Nemesis will be coming up tomorrow, if you haven't already seen that on Patreon yet. And if you're on Patreon, there's Side to watch, and there'll be another playthrough. Early next week, I have filmed one, and I've got to edit it, but today's playthrough took all of the hours. So, for now, thank you for watching, and thank you for your support, everyone, and for being here, and for seeing Rach play with coffee beans in bags for a while. Thanks, Rach.
Finished.
Thanks, everyone, and we'll see you very, very soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.